They laughed like real lovers. They argued like a long married couple. They looked at each other like something real was happening. And yet, when the camera stopped rolling, there was no relationship. So how did Park Seo-joon and Kim Ji-won convince millions of viewers that they were in love without ever being together? When Fight for My Way aired, fans didn't just watch a romantic drama. They watched something that felt familiar, comfortable, almost personal. This wasn't flashy romance. It was teasing, arguing, laughing, silence. The kind of connection that grows over time. And that's what made it dangerous. Because chemistry like that doesn't look rehearsed, it looks lived in. Park Seo-joon has always been known for his charm, but his strength as an actor isn't charm, it's responsiveness. He listens with his eyes, he reacts before he speaks, he adjusts his energy to the person in front of him. With Kim Ji-won, he didn't perform romance, he behaved like someone who already knew her. That familiarity changed everything. Kim Ji-won doesn't overplay emotions, she lets them sit. Her reactions are small, a look held too long, a pause before answering, a smile that doesn't fully form. With Park Seo-joon, those subtle moments felt intentional, not scripted. It felt like she wasn't trying to impress him, she was responding to him. And that's why it felt real. Certain scenes made fans suspicious. The playful fighting, the awkward silences after emotional moments, the way they stood just a little too close. These weren't dramatic gestures, they were private ones. Moments that felt like they weren't meant for the audience, but the camera caught them anyway. And that's when rumors exploded. Then came the interviews. Off-screen, they were relaxed, comfortable, laughing without effort. They didn't avoid each other. They didn't exaggerate affection either. And that confused fans even more, because people hiding a relationship behave differently, and strangers behave differently too. They existed somewhere in between. Despite the rumors, there was never confirmation. No scandal, no denial drama, no secret reveal. Just silence. And sometimes, silence is the answer. Not every strong connection becomes a relationship. Timing matters, careers matter, choices matter. Chemistry alone is not enough. Years later, fans still rewatch their scenes, not because of what happened, but because of what didn't. There was no closure, no public ending, and what never happens often stays alive longer than what does. Their chemistry was real, their emotions were real, but a relationship requires more than connection. Sometimes two people meet at the wrong moment. Sometimes professionalism wins. Sometimes reality interrupts the story. And maybe that's why it still lingers, because it felt possible. So let me ask you, do you think something almost happened, or was it simply two brilliant actors creating something unforgettable? Tell me what you think in the comments, and if you love stories like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. What made their chemistry even more convincing was how ordinary it felt. There were no dramatic slow walks every scene, no constant background music telling you what to feel. Instead, it was quiet moments, moments that didn't try too hard. That's often how real connections work. Many fans forget that Fight for My Way wasn't written as a fairy tale romance. It was written as a story about people who failed, struggled, and doubted themselves. And that realism bled into the relationship on screen. Park Seo-yoon's character wasn't perfect. Kim Ji-won's character wasn't soft all the time. They annoyed each other. They misunderstood each other. They hurt each other. And somehow, that made viewers trust them more. Another reason their chemistry felt real was the pacing of the relationship. Nothing was rushed. The feelings grew slowly, sometimes painfully. Viewers weren't told when to fall in love with them. They arrived there naturally. That kind of pacing is rare, and when it works, it stays with people for years. Behind the scenes, both actors were at crucial points in their careers. Park Seo-joon was transitioning from rising star to leading man. Kim Ji-won was shedding the image of secondary roles, improving she could carry emotional depth. They were focused, driven, careful. That level of professionalism matters, because when two actors are deeply invested in their work, their connection on screen becomes sharper, but their boundaries off-screen become clearer. Fans often assume strong chemistry means hidden feelings, but in the industry, it often means trust. Trust to react honestly, trust to be vulnerable, trust that the other person will catch the moment instead of forcing it. That kind of trust can look like intimacy, but it isn't always romance. After the drama ended, their paths slowly diverged. Different projects, different genres, different timelines. No dramatic fallout, no awkward distancing, just two professionals moving forward with their lives. And yet, the questions never stopped. Because fans don't just remember stories, they remember feelings. What makes this pairing unforgettable is not that they didn't date, it's that they made something feel possible. They reminded viewers of a familiar experience, liking someone you've known forever, wondering if it could become more, and never quite finding out. That uncertainty is powerful. Some stories end loudly, others end quietly. This one ended quietly. No confirmation, no denial, just memories. And maybe that's why people still talk about them. In the end, their chemistry wasn't an illusion. It was real in the way art is real. Created, shared, felt deeply, but not meant to exist outside the frame. And maybe that's okay. Because sometimes the most beautiful connections are the ones that stay exactly where they belong. On screen, in memory, and in the hearts of the people who watched. So if you're still wondering whether something more could have happened, maybe that question is the reason their story still works. If you enjoyed this deep dive, share your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe chemistry always leads to love? Or can it simply be two people creating something honest together? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me for more K-drama stories that stay with you long after the final episode.